What's up, fight fans? This is Kurt DeVille with Counterpunch Boxing News, and I have some new news concerning Tyson the Gypsy King Fury. He was recently interviewed by Joyce Phelps, Beyond the Glory, I believe the name of it is. Shouts out to her. And he had a lot to say and questions answered. First, he commented on the WBC ordering him and Dillian Whyte to fight. He shut that down quickly by saying this. He said, well, why should I fight an eliminator when I can just fight the guy that I'm supposed to be fighting for the eliminator? Which makes a lot of sense. He said also, I fought Deontay Wilder before, so why would it be necessary for me to fight him by fighting someone else? If I want to fight someone, I will fight them. Keynote that. I'll touch back with that later. He also stated that he feels that Dillian Whyte is being shit on by the WBC like a lot of people, and I'll cover that in another video, but he does feel that he is being treated wrongly by that organization, you know. And for me, guys, me counterpunching the WBC, they are showing that they are technically some bullies as a sanctioning body. You know what I mean? I think that the things that they do, they're like, hey, take it or leave it, you know? And they don't have to answer to their own rules. You know what I mean? Also, I also feel that if Tyson Fury thinks that strongly that they are doing Dillian Whyte wrong, he should actually fight Dillian Whyte to grant him a shot at some type of progression. You know, I think a fight with him and Dillian Whyte would do well. I think it would do a lot better than Oscar Rivas and Tyson Fury, or Oscar Rivas and Dillian Whyte. I think Dillian Whyte and Tyson Fury need to get it on. That would be good. You know, it could show British power. It could show that these guys from Great Britain, you know, will fight in Great Britain and put on one hell of a fight at O2 or even Wembley. Who knows? Because Tyson Fury has his own following there. You know, they have other venues there also. So, you know, I think that fight should be fought in the UK. I think Tyson Fury, if he feels that way, he needs to give Dillian Whyte the opportunity to fight him, not Deontay Wilder. That way, Deontay Wilder will lose steam if these two guys decide to pick up each other's bootstraps and fight each other. You know, the same thing Deontay Wilder did, or supposedly he tried to do or attempted to do with Fury by not fighting Anthony Joshua, by fighting Tyson Fury to have his primary dance partner with that person. I think Tyson Fury should flip the script, pull his power and his promotional company up, make a deal with Dillian Whyte, and get that fight on. That's my counterpunch on that. He also went on to say, he answered the question about him retiring. He is not retiring. He said that I'm done. That means I'm done for a little while. That means he's going to take a break, not actually retire like all of us thought, because we could read into that particular interview that he said that, hey, he might think about putting up the gloves. So a lot of people didn't believe it. You know, shouts out to the people that didn't, that left comments, you know, friends and family of the channel. You know, said, well, I don't believe Tyson Fury. He's one way this day, and then another way another day. So he is not quitting the sport of boxing, which is good. That means he's still in the game. He's still fighting Tom Schwartz. He's fighting again in September, I believe the 28th. And he said something very important in this video. You know, he touched on some Eddie stuff, but I'll get to that briefly. But he said, you know, about the promotional companies, and, you know, the question was asked, well, him signing to ESPN, would that have problems with fighting Wilder again? Okay, and he answered that. He stated that he doesn't believe in all that. If two people want to fight, they're going to fight, regardless of who they're signed with, who works for them, or who they work for, or whatever they call it. It doesn't matter about the promotional banner. If they want to fight, they're going to fight. Simple as that. And I 100% agree. Like anyone that follows this channel knows that I believe strongly, just like Tyson Fury stated, if you want to fight a particular fighter, it's going to happen. That's why I don't believe the Crawford Spence debacle. I don't believe any of that. That's why I side eye Errol Spence, because of what Tyson Fury said and what I also say and believe. If you want to fight a guy, it wouldn't matter who that promotional guy or what promotional company that guy's with, you'll get the fight on. Okay? So he's absolutely right on that. So if Deontay Wilder really wants to fight that guy, he would fight that guy. Or if he can really fight that guy, he'll fight that guy. Okay? See, that's the question of power. If these fighters claim to have this power, they need to show it by fighting with other promotional companies, by doing what other fighters did in the past to make fights happen that were from different promotional companies. That's easy. You can counterpunch that shit easy. Okay? He touched on, Eddie Hearn and them back and forth about the Twitter beef and the online stuff, and he took it like a grain of salt, basically. He didn't say that Barry Hearns is an alcoholic, because that was one of the things that was assumed by his message about Barry Hearns' comments in the press conference of Dillian Whyte and Oscar Rivas. So, Tyson Fury, it's good to see him back. It's good for these questions to be answered. I'm glad he's not retiring. You guys tell me what you think about Tyson Fury's interview. I'll leave the link below. Of course, please subscribe. And you guys been Counterpunch. Peace.